Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I have a lot to cover in this video. This is everything I bought from Friday and Saturday, April 29th and 30th. Plus, I have a few sold items to show you right here. Before I jump into the things that sold, I just want to let you guys know, I had one of my viewers ask me if I would do a video about kind of like my eBay process or my philosophies on certain things, or how I do things, why I do things the way I do, like why I put something up at auction instead of just buy it now, what my start prices are, all kinds of things like that, packing, shipping, I don't know, customer service, whatever. So if you guys are interested in something like that, please let me know. And if you guys have specific questions, please leave them down in the comments section. I will not answer them right then and there. I'm gonna get them all together and try and do a video or more than one if I need to, with kind of a Q&A type of thing. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys what's sold. Didn't have a fantastic weekend again, but it wasn't too bad. This actually sold, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday last week, as a buy it now, and it was one of the few things that for some reason I did not require immediate payment on, and so they didn't pay me until Friday, which drives me up the wall. It's buy it now. It's not buy it now and pay for it 3 or 4 days later or whenever the mood strikes you. So that's why I put immediate payment required on the majority of my listings. This sold for $11.99 in free shipping, and the funny thing is that the instructions for this particular kit aren't in here. They're actually the wrong instructions, and I took lots of pictures and said that in the description. So if this person gets it and then says where are the instructions and they want a refund, I'm going to call eBay. No, I'm not even dealing with that. I'm tired of people who don't look at all the pictures and don't read descriptions and then yell at me about it. Then I sold this book called Surface Chic. I think I paid maybe 50 cents or $1 for it. It's brand new, and you basically cut these little things out and like Bill Blass label, Burberry labels, Izod, and you can pretend like, you're a bazillionaire or something. There's all kinds of weird things in here. Champagne labels, Jaguar keys, the Princeton Alumni Weekly, things like that. Lots of luggage, stickers and tags and all kinds of stuff. A Sony Watchman. So anyway, sold that for $11.99 in free shipping. Sold another tiki mug. This one I think sold for $18 with free shipping, and of course it's going to California, so I'm not going to make a ton on that. But that's okay, because that was actually sitting in my store for a while, and that, as of yesterday afternoon, and that sold yesterday morning, if it had still been there yesterday afternoon, it would have been packed up and in one of the boxes that are in the garage, because I've started spring cleaning my eBay room, which was an absolute disaster. It looks like a bomb went off in there. And I spent 2 hours down there kind of pulling out old inventory, ending the listings, wrapping the stuff up, and putting it in boxes to donate. I do not have the time or the energy to do my own yard sale or go do a swap meet or flea market. It's not worth it. So I leave things in the store for a year or two. If they don't sell, I wrap them up and leave them outside, and a donation truck comes and picks everything up. So I still have a lot of stuff to work on down there, but I made a big dent yesterday. This just sold. You might have heard it in my last video because my phone made that wonderful noise that we all love so much. This is a United States Naval Academy coffee mug, sold for $17.99 with free shipping, and it's going back home to Annapolis, Maryland, so it will not cost me too much to ship that. Then these will end tonight. These are salt and pepper shakers that I showed you guys last week, and as I also showed you guys, they're kind of jacked up. They've got scratches and wear all over them. They're about 25 years old. So I put them up for $16.99 with free shipping. I figured I can wrap them in a little bit of bubble wrap and put them in a padded flat rate envelope. And wasn't expecting anything, and now I have a few watchers on them and already have a bid for $16.99. So I think that's probably what they're going to sell for. But I only paid $1 for them, and I wasn't even expecting them to sell. It's always the things you think that aren't going to sell that sell. And then finally is this set of Mark Twain's autobiographies. Sold these for $39.99 with free media mail shipping. These are going to California, and these I actually found in my daughter's dentist's office. He had a whole box of books probably like a year ago, and we went into the office and he had a sign on it that said free, and I got a whole bunch of books, and so far I've made about $85 on the 4 or 5 books that I've sold. And I have one more that I actually took to the auction house and had appraised, and they appraised that one at like $250. So that's up in my store for $200 or best offer. And I have a lot, whoops, sorry guys, I have a lot of watchers on that one, so hopefully that one will go sometime soon. Alright, so now for the stuff that I bought. Friday was a really good day, although it got cut short because I decided to go to the next town, well, about 2 towns over, about 25 minutes out, and because they were having a lot of sales over there, and I don't usually go that far out, but I've decided this year to kind of broaden my horizons. And I'm very glad that I did, but unfortunately, I didn't realize until about an hour into shopping out there that my son had to be at work at 10. And he doesn't drive yet. God knows why. He's scared to death to drive. Anyway, I had to fly back here like a bat out of hell to try and get him to work by 10 o'clock. He was, I think, 6 minutes late or something like that. But I flew back here as fast as I could, hit every light, almost ran over a cat that ran out in the street, and then got behind every slowpoke I could possibly find, who were either going right at the speed limit or below, which makes me nuts because I have horrible road rage. You know, I'm a very nice person, but when I'm behind the wheel of a car and you're not going fast enough for me, I'm just not happy at all. And when my kids aren't in the car, like every curse word I know comes out of my mouth. So, you know, you guys probably would not enjoy driving with me. Anyway, I think that's genetic though, because my mom's like that, my stepdad's like that, we're all like that. Alright, so to show you guys all the things I bought out there. First up are these little appetizer plates. These are from Crate & Barrel, and they're called pun plates, and each one has a different like fruit or vegetable on it. It says I don't carrot all. Let's celebrate. Just beat it. Let us be friends. What's the fig idea? And peas on earth. These came out about 2 years ago. You can't get them anymore. They were very popular. I've seen sets of 2 of these go on eBay for about, I think it was $16.50 for a set of 2. So I'm probably going to start these off at auction at like $50 and to see if I get any watchers and then take it from there. But those cost me $5 for all 6 plates. Then I went to another sale, and I didn't think I was going to find anything until I scanned the table a second time and I saw this little treasure sitting right in front of my face, and I hopefully turned it over. I'm like, please say Limoges, please say Limoges, and I turned it over, and lo and behold, it says Limoges. So has a cute little B clasp here. It's a little difficult to open for some reason, but like most of hello, me trying to talk, take 2. Like most of the Limoges boxes, they have something, you know, a little something painted inside that has a little strawberry. If you go on the collector's website, there's some Limoges collectible website that has this piece, and it's in the original box. This piece has been retired. They want like $188 for it. I'm going to put this one up for probably $75 or $80 and see what happens with it. There's another one up on eBay, but the hinge in the back is broken, and I think they want $40. So I'll probably charge twice that and see what happens. But that little box was $5. It's always fantastic when you can find a Limoges box for $5. Then I went to another sale, and this is actually for my son. I'm going to add this to his dragon collection that I told you guys about a couple weeks ago. He's going to love this. This, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a glass, like a spun glass dragon boat. And it says, the Office of Sports and Recreation Development in Thailand. Which it would look a little better without that on it. But anyway, got that, and it's got this etched glass piece behind it, and it does light up. Hold on, let me find it. You can see it's got like a red and a yellow light back there, and it looks really pretty in the dark, all lit up. But I paid $2 for that, so he's gonna really like that. The guy I bought it from said that apparently, I don't know if he was a coach or he ran the meets himself. He went to all these track meets, like international track meets all over the world. And somebody from that recreation office in Thailand gave him that piece, and he brought it back home. And then also from that guy's house, I found 4 of these Sansa Express MP3 players. They're only 2 gig. They said they were $5 a piece. I wasn't going to buy them, but then I looked them up on my phone. One guy has I think it's a refurbished one. He's got more than one up in his store. But he sold one recently for $88 refurbished. And if you go on Amazon, I think they want like, they don't have them in stock, but if they did, they're like $150 or something like that. Even the 1 gigs sell for good money. I have no idea why, but I have 4 of these. I'm going to start these at $75 and see if I get any action on them. If not, I'll probably lower the price. But you know, even if I make, you know, $40 on each one of them, I've still done really well. I'm not gonna put in the listing that I have a quantity of 4 because these are very limited. I'm gonna put that I have a quantity of 1 so that anybody watching it thinks that there is only 1 and that they better snag it now or they're not gonna get it. That's a very good tip on eBay. If you want to sell something, there's not a lot of them on eBay, and it's not something that's gonna sell right away, you know, just put that you have 1 so that people think, you know, if they don't buy it now, they're not going to get their hands on it. If they see there's 4, they're just going to put it on their watch list and sit there and sit there and sit there, and it takes forever and a day to sell something. Alright, next up is these 2 colognes or perfumes. This is from Firmenich, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I showed you guys a candle that I bought at a Rummage sale last week from the same company. Never heard of this company before, never saw them in my life, and now in the past 2 weeks I found 3 things from them. This is the private edition for women cologne, or it doesn't say if it's cologne, eau de toilette, perfume, nothing. It doesn't have a measurement on it. I'm going to assume it's, I don't know, like around 3 ounces, something like that. But one of these recently sold for about 25 or 30. I paid 5. And then the men's cologne actually sold for about 45. I think they only gave these private edition things to either like private clients or in-house employees or something like that. I don't think these were ever for sale, the retail market. And by that time I had to drive back home like a maniac and get my son, which killed me because I passed so many sales on the way and I was doing so well, and everything happens for a reason, right? But after I dropped him off, I knew there was a sale on my way back, so I stopped there. It was the most disorganized mess I've ever seen. It was supposed to be a 7-family sale for charity, and I guess they didn't have time to set up the night before, so they just had junk everywhere. So the only thing that I could find without killing myself while tripping over things was this. This is a Heroica Fortan game from Lego, brand spanking new in the box. I paid $5. I can probably get $40 with free shipping for that. So I think that was everything on Friday, and I'm already 15 minutes in. All right, I'm gonna try and speed this up, guys. So Saturday I went out. There was a barn sale 5 minutes up the road. They have it every year. It's a charity sale in a huge, enormous barn. And I limited myself to 15 minutes in there because I wanted to get over into the next town where the rescue squad was having their white elephant / rummage sale that they have every year. But I did manage to find a few good things at the barn sale. First off was this. This is a champagne star from Screw Pull. And you put this over your champagne cork and then you can easily like just pop it off. So I asked my husband if he wanted to keep it, for all the champagne we drink. He's like, nah, you could sell it. I swear, we only have champagne once a year on New Year's Eve, and it doesn't even have like a real cork. It's sad. It's like a $4 bottle of champagne, but it's so good. I don't like champagne. I don't like wine, but this is the only stuff that I'll drink. It's called Verde Spumante, and we had it at our wedding, and everybody at the wedding was like, "Oh my God, this is so good." So we asked them what it was, and they told us, and then we went to the liquor store, and we're like, "Oh my God, this stuff's only $4 a bottle." It's amazing. It's really good. I highly recommend it. But I do not need the champagne star for that. So that was 50 cents. Should be able to make 10 on that. And then this was an interesting find. This is from Royal Dalton. It's called Time for You Playtime. Not Royal Dalton, Royal Worcester, sorry. And the reason this is interesting is because Wednesday night before I went to the Thursday rummage sale, I woke up at 4 in the morning because I was dreaming about going to rummage sales. And that's how sad and pathetic my life is. And in my dream, I bought a kind of bluish gray tinged seal. I swear to God. It did not look exactly like this, but it was the same color and everything, and I had to have this seal for some reason. So when I saw this at the barn sale for 50 cents, I had to buy it. It was meant to be. And really strange and spooky in a way too. Then the final two things I bought there, I found this. This is a Caswell Massey set. Never been used. There's body lotion, like a bubble bath, and soap in here. And this apparently is a hard to find rare set, so I'm hoping maybe get 40-50 bucks out of this. The soaps alone like sell for maybe $10 a piece. It's very desirable stuff. I paid $1 for that. And then the last thing I found there was, and I'm not going to take it out of the box. You guys can look it up on eBay if you want to see one out of the box. But this is a Scentsy tart warmer. Like, these are the little wax tarts that you put in the top, like a little bowl that goes on top of the warmer, and you plug it in and it warms up and it melts the wax and it scents your room. Anyway, this is the Love, Life, Hope Scentsy warmer. I paid $3 for it. These are easily going for about 50 bucks a pop, maybe 60. So that was everything at the barn sale, and then I ran over to the rummage sale. And it's funny, when I got there, I actually got to park in the parking lot, which I almost never get to do. Parked in the parking lot, and I looked at the door, and there was no one standing there, and it was already like 8:40, and it started at 9. I'm like, what's going on? And I saw all these bags, like big bags that I carry around to put all my treasures in, kind of lined up going down the side of the building behind where this door was. I'm going, what the heck? And then I realized all these people had gotten out of their cars and put their bags down and then to save their spot, and then got back in their car. I didn't have that big of a problem with it. I think I was like 7th or 8th in line. So I got out of my car, went up, put my bag on the ground, and stood there next to it, took my book out, started reading. And then this other woman came up, and she's looking at the bags, and she goes, "What are all these bags doing here?" And somebody else said, "Well, you know, they're saving their spot." And she went ballistic. She was cursing and screaming, and she's like, "This is not the way that we, you know, do things at rummage sales, and you know, you can't be lazy and expect to get in the door first, and there's no way that they're getting in before me, and I'm standing right here next to the door." And that's where she stood. And I guess everybody in their cars heard her because she was making such a fuss. So nobody argued with her when they got out of their car. They just kind of got out of their car a couple minutes after her tantrum and stood by their bags, and everybody kind of went on their way. But it's like, wow. You know. I know I have road rage in the car, but a lot of times it's because people are holding me up or possibly endangering my life because they're driving like an idiot. I'm not going to throw a tantrum at a rummage sale. It's just not worth it. So let me show you guys what I found there. I got this 50-something mug, or it says fantastic at 50-something, from Lori VZ. These are sold in a lot of Hallmark stores. Got it for 25 cents. Might make about 10 on that. And then this one, as soon as I saw it, I grabbed it because it was in fantastic, like new condition. I thought it was going to be a Taylor and Ning mug, but it's actually a Kato Kogai, I don't know if I'm saying that right, mug, with these sumo wrestlers, and these sell for about $25 to $30 a piece. So I was really happy to find that, and none of them are listed on eBay right now. I think they're all sold. And I found two vintage Hallmark ornaments, I think for 25 cents a piece. They're both from 1983. This is Santa Ski Lift. This is Skiing Fox. Skiing Fox is going for about 10 to 12. Santa's only going for maybe 3 or 4, so I think I'm going to list these guys together since they're both ski themed, and hopefully get like 15 out of the 2 of those. Then I got this Karak bowl. This is Little Santa Mouse, and if you don't know what Karak is, it was made in Monterey, California. They inlay all these different woods and metals and plastics. It says shells, coins, woods, and metals are fused into satin black phenolic. So I guess that means fancy word for plastic. But some of these are very popular. The more intricate, obviously, the more they'll go for. I'm hoping to get maybe 10 out of this. I think I paid 50 cents. Yeah, 50 cents. But if you search completed listings for Karak, you can see which ones are worth the most money. Then I found this Wilton Armitage piece. This is from their Reggae line. This is their small 10-inch vegetable bowl. I paid $3 for it. Hoping to get maybe 20 on that, especially since it's brand spanking new. Got this SimCity 4 PC game, mainly because it was brand new and sealed, for $2. Might make about 10 to 15 on that, maybe 10 to 12 actually. Got this Creative Memories custom cutting system. Unfortunately, the green blade is missing. There should be a green blade in the middle, but I got the red and the blue one. Gonna try and sell them together for like 15, and if I don't get any bites, then I'll sell them separately. They actually might sell better separately at like $10 a piece. Then I got this hand-cut wooden, I think it's hand-cut. It's a Wentworth jigsaw puzzle. They're made in the UK, and some of these are also very popular. Actually, wooden jigsaw puzzles, especially if they're hand-cut, can be worth some money. This one's only 40 pieces, but it has 5 figural pieces in it. They're all bird-shaped. So I had my daughter put this together. She's my puzzle girl. She put it together, made sure all the pieces were here, and I took pictures of it already. And plus, it's a good subject matter, and it's limited. I think it was only made for this company here as like a promotional thing. Paid $0.25 for it, hoping to make at least 10. I paid $1 for this Scrabble RSVP game, but I recycled the box for the game and everything. I really just want these, which will sell for about $10. Then got some cross stitch kits. These were all, I think, $1 a piece. Got this Disney Home Pooh and Friends Afghan for babies, maybe 15 to 20 on that. Another baby Afghan from Something Special. This is Sleeping Teddy, maybe 15 on that. This one's open, and I think it might be started, but I should still be able to sell it for about 10. This is Spice Bush Swallowtail from Dimensions Needlepoint. That was 50 cents. Christmas stocking from Good Shepherd. These aren't really worth too much. I know some of the stockings can be worth hundreds of dollars, but this one's only worth maybe about 10 bucks. Baby Hugs bib set from Dimensions with the turtle and the mouse, maybe about 10. Santa Claus ornaments with all these cats, maybe worth about 15. That's from Dimensions. And then bow ties, worth about 10. So that's all that. Then I got a couple games. Oh, I hear my son upstairs. I have to take him to the doctor later because I think he has the flu. It's the only one in the house who refused to get a flu shot because he's deathly afraid of needles. Anyway, he's paying the price for it now, unfortunately. Alright, and the last few things I got were these. I got this Point of Law game, brand new and sealed. This is actually an Avalon Hill from 1979. 3M also made these. I think this one is worth more because it's Avalon Hill, so we'll have to wait and see, but I should be able to get at least 10 on that. Then I got this Terrace game, The Future of Strategy Games. This was featured on Star Trek Next Gen, and since it's brand new, I should be able to get about 40 on that with free shipping. And last but not least is this little thing of perfume, and it's about 90% full. It's actually a Bath & Body Works perfume called Chocolate Fondue. It smells amazing. It's from their Tutti Dolci line, which they did a few years ago, which I was a huge fan of because everything smelled like dessert. And I buy nothing in Bath & Body Works unless it smells like dessert. Their candles, their perfume, I buy all the ones that smell like food. Anyway, I would love to keep this, but it's worth probably about 40 bucks if I sell it. And I paid 50 cents for it. So I might sell it, I might keep it. I haven't decided yet, but oh my lord, it smells good. Oh, I think that's it, guys. Oh my god, one of my longest videos ever. Sorry. So thanks for watching, everyone, and hanging in there with me, and I'll keep you updated. Obviously, I have a ton of work to do now. I'm almost caught up with last week, and I got to get going on this week. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.